I'm gonna react to the funniest fake Minecraft speedrun, and they keep getting worse as the video goes on. When the first runner spawns in, a message in the chat appears that he joined the world, something that only happens in multiplayer servers, so we know that this is fake. The runner then makes his way over to a village, but when walking past a random house, there's a name tag through the wall, which isn't suspicious at all. He then makes his way into the blacksmith, and the chest contains some really good but legit loot. The runner then finds an iron golem, which he kills using his iron pickaxe. This is a pretty unusual method of killing the golem, but I appreciate the creative thinking. When the golem finally dies, it drops 4 iron ingots, which seems pretty legit, right? Well, the runner then says he needs more iron, so out of nowhere Mr. Beast appears and gives him a stack of iron blocks. Whoa, that's actually so nice of Mr. Beast to just waste his precious time on a fake Minecraft speedrun. Well, the runner is then able to make full iron armor and some tools. Now the most logical thing for the speedrunner to do is to get into the nether, right? The runner proceeds to find a lava pool and makes a nether portal. This run seems pretty legit so far, right? I mean, it's not like a flint and steel just fell from the air. Oh, it actually just did. This guy can't be serious, right? The runner finds a fortress, but then they realize that they don't have any food. But surprise, surprise, Mr. Beast is here again with enchanted golden apples. This is extremely legit. Well, the runner then finds a bastion, which he could use to trade for ender pearls, right? Well, at the end of the bastion, there he is again, the one and only Mr. Beast, which is willing to trade with him. And of course, Mr. Beast, being the generous guy that he is, gives him a stack of Eyes of Ender. Doesn't Mr. Beast have like videos to make or something? The runner then needs to get back to the overworld. And surprise, surprise, Mr. Beast is there again to help him out. But for some reason, he makes the portal a lot taller than it's supposed to be. I don't know why. But then upon entering the stronghold, the runner digs straight into the lava. And surprise, surprise, Mr. Beast is there again to save him. Then Mr. Beast joins the runner by going into the end and kills the dragon. When the next runner spawns in, you can see that he's aiming down slightly. While normal runs always have the runner looking straight forward. The runner also conveniently spawns right next to a village, which the chances of happening are near impossible. He takes some of the beds with him and then finds a chest, which is pretty legit, right? Well, what if I told you that the chest has exactly 1 stack of diamonds in them? This guy can't be serious, right? Well, the runner then of course uses those diamonds to get some gear, and now needs to get into the nether. He proceeds to find a ruined portal, but for some reason there's still a piece of nether portal inside of the frame, which must have glitched or something. Well, they go inside of this, I don't even know what to call it, and when he gets inside of the nether, he forgot to cut out the obvious cheat showing in the chat. This cheat means that he probably paused the video and moved the portal from the original place to inside of the fortress. Well, the runner then gets his blaze rods and now only needs ender pearls, which conveniently are all 12 inside of this chest. Then when the runner goes back to the overworld, he goes through the same portal as from before, but is now at an entirely different place than where he was before, confirming that he previously moved the portal to inside of the fortress. Well, the runner is now underground and mines into the wall, and within a few seconds he's inside of the stronghold. I don't think there's any saving this guy anymore. Upon entering the end, the runner tries to kill the dragon using the beds from earlier, and he kinda fails. He then tries again and manages to take out himself. When the next runner spawns in, he immediately turns around and goes inside of this mine right here. Eventually, the runner finds a cave with a ruined portal inside, and of course the portal is fully completed, which the chances of happening are impossible. And of course, conveniently, the runner also has a flint and steel inside of the chest. Upon entering the nether, the runner spawns right next to a fortress, and everything that has happened in the speedrun seems pretty legit, right? Well, when the runner builds up, he finds lucky blocks, which the chances of happening are almost impossible, since lucky blocks very rarely spawn in vanilla Minecraft, meaning that he must have used mods or spawned these in. Well, the runner carefully opens some of the lucky blocks, but barely gets anything useful, until this lucky block, a hero villager, which actually seems pretty awful, right? Well, what if I told you that this hero villager trades the best possible armor in the game with all the enchantments possible on it? And of course, the runner really wants this armor. So what does he do? A. Go back to the overworld and mine some diamonds. B. Find tons of diamonds in a random chest. Or C. Go into creative and cheat the diamonds in. I mean, there's no way this guy is gonna cheat in the diamonds, right? He is cheating in the diamonds. And he didn't even take the time to cut it out of the speedrun. This guy is actually so lazy. Well, the runner then opens some more lucky blocks and eventually gets these lucky lucky and unlucky potions. The lucky ones give him insane effects, and the unlucky ones are important to remember for later on. Well, the runner then makes it back to the overworld and finds a suspicious looking hole in the ground. He proceeds to drop down into the hole and finds an end portal, which is totally legit. And of course there's a chest there from the lucky block gods filled with Eyes of Ender. Well, upon entering the end, remember the lucky potions from before? Well, he throws them at the Ender Dragon and does a ton of damage, and eventually he beats the game. The next runner spawns on top of a really big mountain, which the chances of happening are really low. They also forgot that they are still in creative mode and quickly turned their game mode to survival. I'm sure nobody saw that. The runner then makes their way down from the mountain and crafts some tools. And going mining isn't really an effective strategy for speedrunning, but it's better than blatantly cheating, right? Well, after upgrading her tools, the runner finds a village and kills the iron golem without remorse. The runner gets 5 iron, but then there's a cut that you almost could have not seen, but a cow ruined it for her, which is absolutely hilarious. Well, the runner now has 15 iron, and after looting the blacksmith as well, the runner is able to make full iron armor, which is actually pretty legit. The runner then uses all the obsidian and lava she got from the blacksmith to make a portal, but she doesn't have enough obsidian to finish the portal. But that's not to worry, since the runner finds exactly enough obsidian in this chest, which is actually impossible to spawn in this house. Wait, I'm just now realizing that this guy made the portal wrong. There's no way that this is gonna work, right? And I take my words back. Well, upon entering the nether, the runner spawns right next to a bastion remnant, one of those with a ton of OP loot in the middle. But after dropping down, the runner dies by one of the piglin brutes and just gives up on the run, spawns in the end portal in creative and kills the dragon using command. When this next runner spawns in, we already know it's fake, since he already has 4 levels, and you always spawn in with 0 levels in Minecraft. The runner then finds this suspicious sand block in the middle of nowhere, and surprise surprise, there's a chest underneath. And of course it has precisely enough lava buckets for a full nether portal. How convenient. But then the runner finds another suspicious sand block, and now there's an even bigger surprise: full netherite armor. Well, actually, after making a couple fake speedrun videos, this is not much of a surprise for me anymore now. Well, after building back up from the hole again, the runner decides to make a nether portal using the lava from the chest from before. But after building the portal, the runner doesn't even have a flint and steel, and then just randomly walks backwards into the portal, and it's suddenly lit. This doesn't make any sense. And what happens next is even weirder. The runner spawns on top of the nether roof, and there's a blaze spawner here. The chances of this happening are very slim. Well, the runner gets his blaze rods and then mines down through the bedrock. Wait, how is that even possible? Well, of course, then the runner digs straight down into a bastion. How convenient. The runner goes to trade with the piglins and gets absolutely nothing from it. And then just conveniently finds all the ender pearls he needs inside of a chest, which I don't believe spawned there naturally. So he definitely placed it there himself. But what the runner does next is absolutely hilarious. He jumps off the bastion to the netherrack, but misses, and then cuts the video like nothing ever happened. Well, the runner then uses the obsidian from trading from before to build a nether portal, and upon entering the overworld, they go looking for a stronghold. And after finding it, he enters the end. And upon entering the end, the runner finds an underground chest filled with potions of harming, but after the dragon purges, he realizes that the potions don't do any damage on the dragon. So his fake speedrun doesn't even work. He then cheats in a ton of TNT, but accidentally lights it when he destroys a crystal, making his computer crash. And if you've made it this far into the video, comment pizza and I will try to heart your comment. Now you should go watch this video because it's really good and I made it and stuff.